What up, everybody? This your boy Kings 23 Kicks for another edition of Soul Center by the SHPN, the Sneakerheads Podcast Network. I appreciate everybody tuning in, pulling up. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't able to join us on the live, I appreciate everybody pulling up and checking us out on the broadcast. So today, our special guest, we're gonna have Mr. WiseSole. Yes, he's back in the building. This time, he's at the beginning of the show, so we're gonna see what's going on. And I bid everybody to introduce themselves as usual. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
What's going on, man? It's your favorite YouTuber, me and my kicks, man. Follow me on all forms of social media at me and my kicks, man. So we got the Hat Gang back. You know, Hat Gang is back in the building.
No doubt. All right, it's your boy TheWiseSole. Thanks for having me, King. Thanks, me and my kicks. Shout out to my man Boat. We hold it down for the West. This is what we do out here. I appreciate it. Kind of like me and my kick said, you can follow me on Instagram, TheWiseSole.
Already. All right. So I don't know where Boat is at. He will pull up when he pulls up. You know what I'm saying? But first topic of today, you know what I'm saying? The hot thing that's going on is these Jordan 11s. You know what I'm saying? They're slated for I guess you can say our December Christmas shoe. You know what I'm saying? So, and not even just that. I mean, we have that, and there's a rumor of the cool gray coming up. So, I don't know. I just want to get y'all opinion. What y'all thinking about that new 11 that's coming out, man? Let me see if I can get a picture up here too while we at it.
Go ahead, Wise. Go ahead.
I mean, look, I ain't impressed. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks like a kid's shoe. Like they gonna be straight GS. It's okay. It ain't nothing impressive. It ain't nothing you ain't gotta have. To me, if you already got the
Space Jam.
joints, Space Jams, yeah. If you already got the Space Jams, yeah, I was like, you don't even need them joints. So why even worry about it? But the problem now is, oh yeah,
give me
yeah.
Space Jams, man. You don't deserve them. You just got the name up. Give me Space Jams.
You ain't getting the Space Jams. But if you already got those, you don't need those. I mean, look at them, man. They look like a kid's shoe. It's cool if you like it like that, but it's whatever, man. I ain't impressed. I ain't gotta have them. But then I'm gonna say that now. Come December, I think I need to cop. But look, I'm gonna try to say I ain't copping them right now. So that's the plan.
I was about to say, Kings, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you like lagging a little hard. But or maybe it's me. I'm tweaking.
I don't know. I might be tweaking my.
Okay.
It might be. I'm gonna say it might be my Wi-Fi this time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I glitched a little bit while I was on 2K about 10 minutes ago, so it might be.
Okay.
Oh, so you got cheating on 2K then?
What you think about the cool grays?
Cool grays, definitely want those back. You know what I'm saying? I need those back in the collection, back in the castle. As far as these 11s here, and this is supposed to be the 25th anniversary. Gotta be honest with y'all, 11s are my favorite type of silhouette of all time, and I'm not even impressed. I mean, Space Jams got them, Cap and Gowns got them. That's pretty much the same shoe, in my opinion. Now, what I feel like they could have done, they executed better. If you want to impress me, they should have switched it. Maybe. I don't know. I guess you could say all white or maybe a silver. Hell, even if they did it silver, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not the cool gray. I don't know. It's just I'm just not that like silver.
It could just be this picture though. I mean, it could be just that the picture that they've shown, it don't grab you.
No, what I'm saying is silver is like a black and silver shoe.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, silver is. I think didn't that represent the 25th anniversary and stuff of silver, the color silver, or am I wrong? I think so. Maybe I'm gonna have to Google that.
But I ain't been in no relationship that long to know that, so I don't know. No,
me neither. But I'm just saying. But the cool grays are definitely going to be a cop for me. But as far as these, man, I'm like you, Wise. I say that right now, and I'm a fan of 11s. I'm like, I don't. Right now, I'm not impressed. Maybe if I see it in hand, maybe I see some better pictures. As far as I know, what is the 23? It's a silver 23 on the back. Maybe if it was a 45. I would be a little more impressed. The metal Jumpman is on there. It's just like the Cap and Gowns. It's just silver.
Right. I mean, that's what a lot of the talk is. If they go with the 45, they're gonna run with the whole Baron thing, which makes sense. I mean, it ain't gonna necessarily make me want to grab it even more, but that'll
That's
build a
why.
little hype to it.
That's what I was saying. But it's not a 45 on the back. It's a 23. And
Right.
that's why I say if they did in the silver, like the upper where the bulletproof mesh is, if that was all silver, the Jordan that's going on the side of it, put that in black with the of course you leave the patent leather black. If it was black and silver and like a Baron and it had a 45 on the back, everybody's copying. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I feel like that's a dead giveaway. If we're gonna get that, you're gonna have to produce more pairs. So.
Yeah, I mean the black and whites, they're okay. I mean, like I don't know, y'all be just expecting Jordan to hit us over the head with some good stuff every single time, and like, no, man, it's not gonna happen. Like, he's gonna fall into the platinum. He's gonna fall to the platinum 11 category. But
I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. The reason why I expect so much out of 11s, and I'm going out on a limb and speaking for everybody, is because Jordan, this is his favorite as well. You know what I'm saying? This is his most coveted shoe. He loves the 11s.
I thought he liked ones better.
No, it's 11s. He hates 10s, loves 11s. 10s is his worst shoe he hates. He loves 11s. That's why, if you really think about it, why do you think nobody collabs on that shoe? Everyone collabs on everything else but the 11. He won't let nobody touch it. So I feel like you should come better with that. That's just my opinion.
Got you. I mean, I think it's okay. It's just, you're going to catch them on sale. And then the cool gray 11s, those cool gray 11s, those going to be, nice to grab. One thing I heard, though, is that it's going to have a mesh upper, because I guess the ones that came out the last time, they had like a different upper. Like the upper wasn't mesh the last time. So
right.
I heard they're going to like change it up and give this one a mesh upper. And a lot of people who like the OGs, they don't like that because the OGs did not. I don't know. I want to say it's trying to stick to the OG, but it's not 100% the OG. So a lot of people were like complaining about that, but they definitely.
But I mean, should we even really be getting hype about that right now? Like, do we even know that's what it is? Because I was talking to my one homie. He just he said all the sneaker world got hype yesterday over Jason Tatum getting a gift from Jordan Brand. I mean, all we know, it could have just been a gift. Maybe something to look forward in the future, but I mean, coming out this year, if we don't get it this year, we're just gonna all be anxious next year, waiting for the color scheme to come out. Because that's the one we're waiting for right now. I mean, on the 11 tip, that's the one we're waiting for. So
yeah, true. And the way things are going now, everything's getting pushed back. To be honest with y'all, I wouldn't expect to see that 11 until next year. I would. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah.
My bad. That's me. My bad.
Oh,
sorry about
that.
Like,
damn, we just got attacked by the aliens we've been worried about. My thing is the cool gray 11s. Of course, we all been looking for those. Everything's been pushed back, due to the pandemic and now the looting and stuff that's going on. So if we don't get the 11s this year, I'm not even gonna hype myself up. I'm already just gonna be expecting it next year, next December. So it is what it is. Shout out to the chat, you know what I'm saying? Andreas pulling up, appreciate you. Mike, Chicago Fire Department, paramedic pick revs. I appreciate you pulling up. Shoes up, sleeve down. Man, look, I had to do that in one breath too, bro. Shoes up, sleeves down. What's up? Appreciate you for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? William Cousin. I don't know who you is, but pull up. I appreciate it. But the cool grays, it would be great if we had those, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not expecting those. It is what it is. If we get them, we get them. But I'm not
it was great for content yesterday. I mean, everybody was juiced. I mean, everybody talked about it all day. So, I mean, bringing up that. I mean, the cool grays don't even need hype. They don't got to build nothing up. They can just
not at all.
throw it out there. We're waiting for it. But for us to see it right now, it's what we needed, though, honestly. Because, like I said, that little grade school joint coming out in December week. I ain't feeling it. So.
But you know what the thing is? Jordan Brand, they will pop out some stuff on you without even letting everybody know it's coming out. So, but something like the cool gray, I feel like that is something that you're going to have to do for like a December release, and you're going to have to produce just as much pairs as you did with the breads and the other. God dang.
Concourse.
God. I'm gone today, man.
It's one of them days, man.
Give me a Concourse.
It is one of those days.
And you give me your Space Jams. Y'all don't deserve those shoes.
No.
Y'all just
who don't? Are you serious?
Y'all
Me?
you
I
just
love
forgot what they
11.
called. You just forgot them, Jesus.
It's one of them
Hey,
days. It's like you said,
I
man.
told y'all I'm having one of those days, man. I got a lot going on this weekend, so yeah, I'm having one of those days. But you know what? Andrea said, Cool Grace might be an all-star weekend with the Carmine Sixes, so that could be a thing, bro. It could be a thing. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
Jordan Brandon always got some stuff.
shout out to Homegrown Kicks. Ever since I shouted him out, he been tuning into the show. Definitely check out that guy, Homegrown Kicks. He definitely trying to get his channel up there, just like everybody else, man. Just check him out.
Oh, and we just have Mr. Boat Kicks coming in here. You tardy. You almost was late.
I was late.
No, I almost counted you absent.
Man,
you know how you used to get
I
in
had some
school and they
errands to
take
run.
On the tardy
I had errands to run. Usually I take care of it on Friday. And in Stockton, they had planned a little protest, so everybody boarded their shit up, so I couldn't go handle. So today I was running, trying to knock everything out. Yeah, shout out Homegrown Kicks, man. He been showing a lot of love, man. I've been dipping over to his channel. A lot of good content over there.
Appreciate pulling her up. So yeah, it's a lot of things going on, man. The 11s would be great, you know what I'm saying, as far as content. But like you said, I'm actually looking forward to them Carmines. I gotta get another fresh pair of them Carmines, bro. I love
I'm not a
sixes.
big
Gotta
fan
have
of
it.
Carmines, but I feel you, man. Yeah.
Hey,
You don't like nothing, do you? Like
he don't. He don't like ones. He don't like Carmines. He don't like. Man,
they cool, but come on, man. Like,
so they not must
we
have
talk
for you.
about sixes. I give you 10 sixes that's way better than those. Like, I can give you 10, and the hair six is better than those. Like, I can give you.
Wow.
The hair six is better than the Carmine.
They said these supposed to drop next year too.
Oh yeah, I heard about that in a different type of colorway.
Hey, I'm gonna be mad at these. If these drop, I'm gonna be hella mad because I paid like $400 for these.
Bro, them just came out with like 14, 15?
It's supposed to be like a
15
remix,
or 16.
It's supposed to be like a little remix.
If it's a remix, okay, cool, but don't do the same one.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be mad as fuck.
I need to
hold
come
on. My man said, hold on, you said the hair sixes are better than the Carmines.
Hair sixes, champagne sixes, champagne cigar sixes. Let me go. You want me to keep going, man?
Hold on. I want to see what you talking about is better than the Carmine. So you said hair sixes, Carmines.
Hair sixes, champagne
and cigar.
Champagne cigar. Then let me go. Hold on. Don't make man. You ain't gonna get the fuck up and look at my closet. But
you did this.
The Hall of Fame sixes.
You brought this on yourself.
You did this.
The Hall of Fame sixes is better than them. Those all red sixes with the little anime dude on there, them better than those.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Those better. Let me see. Let me go some more. I'm just blanking on the OGs. I'm blanking on infrared sixes is better than those.
I give you that.
That's the only one you'll give me, huh?
If you want to say better than the Carmine, I would go with.
Keep going. You can say Brazil,
black and white.
Beijing.
You reaching. You reaching to the unreachable now.
Wait.
I'm just throwing sixes out. I'm just throwing
infrared sixes is better. Regular. If you get white with the infrared on there, I go those better.
Pistons.
What else? And then the Gatorade sixes, the green ones. The green ones.
Yeah, the green ones is cold.
That was just clean.
I give you those. I had those. So I would better than Carmine. But I would go Gatorade because you just said that black and white infrared sixes. I'm
about to Google some sixes since you're talking.
But hold up though. Let's get back to the question though. Like, the hair sixes is better though.
That's the whole point right there, bro. How are you saying the hair sixes are better? Well, first of all, it ain't even out. Do you already have them in hand? I know some people got lucky and already have them. I haven't seen them in hand, so I'm not going to put them in hand.
I've seen pictures. Them bitches cold.
I get it. I'm not finna say they're better than the Carmines. I'm going to reserve judgment. I'm just going to reserve judgment until I see them in hand. Until I know, I'm not finna say that. Because
if the Carmines have Nike Air on the back, no sir.
They do have Nike on the back. They do.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't put the hairs is a cool shoe. Who picked those up, by the way?
Travis Scott 6 is better than those.
Yeah.
You keep saying stuff that I have, and I'm like,
it is. Come on, Wise. Come on, Wise. Hey, that
infrared
suede
sixes,
glow bottoms.
Let me look.
Look. No, you got to remember that suede
it's all right.
glow bottoms, 3M behind the perforated holes, a little pouch. Come on, man. Them
I'm talking about the infrared
sixes.
sixes, not the white infrared. I mean like the all-star infrared sixes though. With the all infrared upper, those better than the Carmines. I'll take those. Like well, it's too many. It's too many, G. Too many.
Nah, I don't put that many above it.
All right,
I would.
I'll give you top 7.
I would rather have in.
He walking it back.
Bruh,
He walking it back.
You say you backpedaling.
No. I mean, no. I'm giving it. I'll say. I say I got 10 is better. Like the white and maroon sixes, those better than Carmines. With the Nike Air on the back. I mean, I rock with those.
If anything, I might put 4 different sixes above it.
The black and gold sixes, I go those over them. Like it's just.
You
like
talking about the DMP?
Yeah.
The black and gold, huh?
No. But look, it just jumped on my throat because I forgot Concord a while ago. He said the black.
I know. Yeah, he getting on us. Yeah.
Hey, you can't take my sixes because I don't own them. So yeah, you can't take them.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just.
Matter of fact, what is your favorite silhouette out of the Jordans?
12.
Okay, fair enough.
I knew that one.
Hey, I didn't know. I had to ask. You know what I'm saying? So I know he don't like ones, so things are kind of suspect.
How far are you guys into the?
Why do you not like ones?
Well, ones are trash because for one,
he said trash,
I'd rather take some Air Force Ones over those because just the Air Force One are like way more iconic and better looking in my opinion. Secondly, Jordan plays too many games with the AJ ones. Like he'll limit them. I'm telling you, if he released them in quantities just like any other number, Jordan, the ones have been dead already. Like ones have been dead like 2 years ago, bro. Because like the reason that ones get so much hype is because he limited them, and people just want them. So I mean, personally, and that's number 2. Number 3 is like, I mean, he do way too much with the colorways. There's like maybe 4 or 5 AJ1 colorways, just like that I've seen. I was like, man, I get those. Like the UNC ones, I grab those. The Royal ones, I grab those. What's another one? The UNC to Chicago, the patent leather ones. Those were the ones I like the fearless ones.
So hold on. So basically, all you saying is, as long as it's a blue one, you down with it because you just named out 3 blue shoes.
No. I mean, it's just the colorway just gravitated towards me. Like the saddle backboards was pretty nice. I like the leather on those. What's crazy was I had won like 3 or 4 pairs of those, but I was like just giving them for the retail because I was like I was trying to be nice. You feel me? I was trying to be nice, man.
Man, I don't know. YSO put out, he said top Jordan 6s. I would say me, black infrared.
I was like, oh, he got me when I was like, oh, I'm on a diet. He goes, okay.
Gatorades.
I got one for Glenn. I'm like, okay.
I'll eat that too.
I know you will.
Black and white infrareds, Gatorades, TS6s, and sheesh.
Hold on, the way you talking about Carmines, it better be in this 5G. I'm sorry. Like if the way y'all talking, it got to be top 5G.
I'm thinking. I would put Carmines in there because I mean for me you gotta have some OGs in there. So I mean that would be my top 5 6s.
You know what's a real cold 5 though is those the all black UNC5s. Them is cold.
Yeah.
They basically look like infrareds. That's a clean ass 5, bro.
Yeah. That is good.
Or excuse me, not a 5, excuse me, a 6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, 6. I'm tripping. Yeah. That's a clean 6, bro. I wish I would have jumped on those when they came out, man.
It was
Mr. Running Gun, what's up there, boy? Mr. Running Gun. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my little brother's channel. He be doing those streams,
I tap in on him. He be up late night. I be trolling him.
He be look, I love my brother. My brother be texting me about, he's already in a different time zone. So when he texting me, it'd be like 3, 4 in the morning. He telling me, hey bro, I'm streaming. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. I be trolling him though when I go in.
Dude, hey, do what you do. But hey, y'all make sure y'all go sub up to him, man. His link and stuff is off in there. As a matter of fact, YSO's link is off in the description too. So y'all make sure y'all go follow him on his YouTube channel, and he does have his Instagram as well. So y'all make sure y'all go follow them boys up. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts, you better get wise.
better get
Come on now. We good.
Hold up though. Can we I don't want to like control the show or nothing, but
No,
I've been kind of sitting on this for like a week.
What's
Go
up?
Go
ahead.
for it.
Y'all had the homie on last week, and he was talking that Brady better than Montana talk. Look,
Oh,
I couldn't even sleep for a week waiting to get back on here.
Oh,
We can bring that back up. Hold up. Like,
oh, we gotta get he got kicks back on here with you.
yeah, I was like, I couldn't sleep. Like, look, I wasn't even disrespecting Brady, but it was like it was almost some slander on that Montana talk. Look, come on, my man. At one point, he said Montana wasn't even the best QB in his era. He threw out Marino.
Nah. Did he say
Correct me
that?
if I'm
Nah,
wrong.
bro.
Yeah, he said that. But then
Really?
I could have sworn Montana popped Marino in the Super Bowl. I think that
Man.
happened. He popped L in the Super Bowl. I think that happened. He actually won the Super Bowl without Walsh. So when Brady won the Super Bowl without Belichick, we'll talk about it. You know, we'll talk about it. You know?
And you know what? That's what everybody's really kind of waiting on. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to Super Bowl first? Who would win the Super Bowl first? Would it be Belichick or Brady? And to be honest with you, I have no idea. Like I say, I'm not a fan of Brady, but I do respect the man's work. The man is a beast, and when he's playing your team, because there's been times he played the Cowboys, and I bet against the Cowboys, and people don't understand it. It's because you have to respect the man's gangster. No matter how much time is left, if the man he can come back and catch it. He can come back and catch it. It's not very many quarterbacks that has the ability to come back and snatch your win out from under you. Brady is definitely number one of them. I would say Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Let me think. Peyton Manning,
Russell,
Rodgers.
you got to give Russell some respect.
Yeah.
I would give him a respect, but
because not necessarily you thinking about like the accuracy and stuff of a QB. But Russell got that magic where he'll come back from behind and shock your ass. So same thing like Mahomes had last year.
But see, Mahomes is new at it.
All the games they were supposed to lose hella games, but he came back from behind.
Russell did put the team on his back last time. I ain't gonna
lie. I get that, but I'm not talking about.
He make a lot of mistakes though too.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about recently. I'm talking about like I would put Breeze in front of Russell. You get what I'm saying? And when I'm saying that, no, hold on. And what I'm saying is, it's not. I'm not trying to disrespect none of the new quarterbacks like the new ones that's just up and coming in the last 2 or 3 years. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the OGs who have been doing it along with Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would put Breeze in front of Russell Wilson just for the simple fact because Breeze would come back and kill you too. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say something about Drew Brees too, man, because I went hard on IG on Drew Brees. Drew Brees, man, I got a lot of respect for dude. I feel like he stepped up when it came to New Orleans needing help. A lot of people turned their back. Him, the Mannings, the Mannings from down there, they put a lot of work in. So I got a lot of respect for Drew Brees. When it comes to certain people, I don't expect them to know how this feel. Right. I really don't. So him talking out of terms is like makes sense. You don't know what it's like.
Well, let me.
You can't walk a mile in my shoes. You don't know what it's like. So you talking about your grandfather and this and that. He just needed to be taught for a second. Sometimes somebody got to get mad to the point where, okay, now you listening. You know what I mean? And that's all that needed to happen with Drew Brees. It don't make him a bad person. He was just coming from a perspective where he didn't know.
I would say this to what you're saying.
They had to teach your ass. That's it.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm 50-50 on it because I understand his background. I understand what he was taught. Because you got to understand, Drew Brees was here in Austin. He went to Westlake. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have love for the dude. So being to his background, I understand where it's coming from, but at the same time, you're in New Orleans where you're in a predominantly black state to where you should know better. So even if you wasn't taught that, and I give you the benefit of the doubt because of your upbringing and the way you was raised because of both of your parents, but at the same time, once you made an adult and you went, you know what I'm saying, you come up out of Westlake, which makes sense on that side of his parents, because Westlake, anybody that's from Austin that knows, Westlake is predominantly white, and they're the I guess you can say the uppity rich people, however you want to put it. So Westlake, Westwood, that's like the rich part of the neighborhood of where I'm at in Austin. So I get that, but at the same time, you've been around and in New Orleans to where you should know better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I give it to you. I give you that respect, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta understand your audience, you gotta understand where you're at, not necessarily where you came from, but you gotta understand where you're at. And hey, you kind of spoke out of turn, but at the same, and I'm not saying he's a racist, because I refuse to believe that, because the things that he's done, because Drew Brees has actually helped out a lot as far as the black community, and it didn't have nothing to do with him. You get what I'm saying? It didn't affect him directly or anything like that. So he's helped out a lot. So
I don't think he is. I think he's ignorant as shit, though. You know what I mean? He put his foot in his mouth and he's saying that. Exactly. You should have did your homework, you know, before you got to talking like that.
Yeah, players fuck up. We all
even on our side, we say stuff. Sometimes we're uninformed about certain issues and we speak out of turn. But to me, it's a perspective thing. A lot of people ain't gonna understand this right here. Sometimes, you know, you put something on your social media and you expect like the same people, like, I don't know, man. If I, like, for instance, the PS5, they put all the info out and I share that, and I'm gonna see a whole bunch of people and comment on this and da 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 da. I could drop something totally different that's more on my walk of life, and it's gonna go fall on deaf ears, and I know why, because you don't understand it. I don't expect all my coworkers and all this that. I don't always expect them to understand where I'm coming from. The most part, all you really want really is for them to like lend their ears. Like, just listen for a second. If I can catch somebody just listen for a second, I think you could change a lot of opinions. But I can't expect out the gate for them to really know what this is like. You know what I mean? They don't. That's why they think it's a race card. It ain't no card. This is what it is. You know what I mean? It's crazy. We talked yesterday, and you was telling me about Solution for Kicks. Man, I went over there. I was deep in it for like 3-4 hours, man. And I get it.
You get where he's coming from.
You know what I mean? But like, had me like, you start to reflect on yourself and like, man, is this But then again, at the same time, I say it's like, be conscious to the fact that you have a lot of power when it comes to economy, right? But also you got to be true to yourself. So you don't necessarily have to hang it up, because it ain't like he was just like, oh, I'm finna sell all my shoes. It was more so he's like reflecting at where he's at in his age and just wanting. I don't know. It seemed like he really wants to pass to the next generation, man. We got to start chipping out for each other. You know what I mean? So when you get them shirts rocking, man, I got to be as adamant as I am to go cop over here with Nike or Adidas. I can be just as adamant about copping from you. I got to be just about as adamant as give me a TheWiseSole hat. I got to be just as adamant. You know what I mean? Like, we got to do that. It should be, as much as we dabble in shoes and everything, it should be like huge black-owned consignment stores. But I don't think StockX, I don't think GOAT, I don't think Flight Club, I don't think any of those are like predominantly black-owned. No offense to anybody trying to get it, but for us to be leaders, we spend the most.
Yeah,
we do.
We do.
You know what I mean? We spend the most, so we should have something we could cash into, or somebody leading the charge on that. So we know it's going back to somebody who's going to invest in us too.
Yeah.
You know, that's in a nutshell. That's what Solution was saying. And I'm like, man, he preaching a lot of game. It'll have you look at yourself like, damn, I'm fucking up. But you know, and I told him, I said, I'm at the same time I'm arguing with myself about it because I don't want to. You feel me? It's like, man, I need to be spending my money on something else, but I can't be fake about it. I love shoes and I want to invest in these shoes too. Then I started arguing with myself. I said, well, Jordan's black, Kanye black. You feel me? But I get where he's coming from, and the passion we have for it, we gonna go back and forth about how we should do it. Maybe I should be like me and my kicks and looking for the best value that I can when I do it. You know what I mean? Instead of just instantly cashing out the retail, you know. I know a lot of times I'm gonna miss out on a lot of pairs, or maybe I gotta pass up on certain stuff. I can't see the chat. They roasted me.
No,
No, you supposed
I'm
to
laughing
me.
because me and my kicks was on my head about that. He told me, yeah, you got all those shoes and you paid retail. And I'm like, yeah.
It's
First of all,
two
I ain't
ways
say
to
like no
feel
female.
about
He
it.
made it seem like I said like a little female. You know, I was
No.
It's two
Pause.
ways. It really it is. It's two ways to feel about it. It's like,
Yeah.
man, because we cash out a lot of money, man, and it's like, man, what am I doing to give back into? uh we can empower each other. I think he said like, I can't remember how many, but it was trillions in
yeah.
products is how we cash out, bro. Like black people, we stunt heavy. You know what I mean? And we ain't even like, it ain't even got to be like, you could have somebody like Kais. I don't know what Kais pockets look like, but we know he's super hype beast, right? Kais super hype beast. We could have somebody around the way cat. You know what I mean? On a low level, we ain't even making hella money off YouTube, but grabbing the same shit Kai's grabbing. You dig what I'm saying? Like my bread, I can't count his pocket, so I don't know if his bread stretched farther, but
Exactly.
you
No, I
know,
feel you.
we'll be on
Yeah.
that same level, you know, getting, you know, pairs like that, and you'll be like, well, damn, it's got to be to some point where we could cash out for each other. That money can get recycled in our system because power will come from that. When we're controlling that part,
I
I
would
think a lot of decisions that are made when they come to how they treat us will change up
I
when
would
they
say
know, you
this.
know what I mean?
It's not necessarily issue with spending the black dollar with or making sure it stays in the community or whatever the case may be, because everyone does it, every race does it, you know what I'm saying? But the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, the most messed up thing about it, and I hate to say it about our race, is we're always trying to get over on somebody. You get what I'm saying? So it's like your fellow
He
brother.
touched on that too.
Yeah, but see, that's me. For me, I'm speaking my facts is that
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it so many, I've seen it so much, I've seen it so many times. It's like, okay, you want me to spend with you, but you sit up here fucking over me, or you get
Yeah.
mad that I don't spend with you, but then when I try to spend with, okay, I put it like this: I have family members that have multiple businesses. A bunch of my family have multiple businesses, or whatever the case may be, but they'll get mad when you don't spend with them. But then when you try to spend with them, you either not answering the phone or you trying to mess over me some kind of way. So when I go spend with somebody else, oh well, you could have spent with me. Well, shoot, I tried to. You get what I'm saying? So, but I'm not the one that you need to be trying to mess over. Not that you need to be trying to mess over anybody, period. But as far as like the black community, you see it way too much, far too often, where they're sitting up here trying to mess over the next person or the next person, and that's not the way it should go. So then when you don't spend with them, they want to get attitude or want to feel some type of way or want to try to shoot shade, you know what I'm saying, with the next
He
person.
said that too. He said
You know what
we'll
I'm saying?
have an idea, right, for business, but none of us will go to school to learn business, so that when we push it forward, it's more tight because we got to get tight with it. And I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're saying about that. We got to get tight with it. We got to run it more professional. And
And see, that's another
I
thing.
think it's people on a corporate level.
Hold on. When you say run it professional, let's case in point. We always want the hookup. If I'm going to partner in your business, let's just say you own a club, and when you find out that I own this club, hey man, hey King, I can't get the hookup. You ain't gonna let me in for free? Why? I got overhead. I got people that I need to pay. I got light bill, business, liquor license, all this stuff. But you always want the hookup every time you come in. Now
I think
I can
that's more the
understand it.
problem than anything. We get that
Exactly.
all the time. Yeah.
It's like you always want the hookup. Don't get me wrong. And I'm one of these people. Look, I wouldn't mind the hookup, but I'm not going to necessarily ask for the hookup every time. Now, if I ask you, okay, you got a business you're going on. Case in point, like my man Snooch Customs. He's the one who did my shirts. Shout out to Snooch's Customs. Link down below. Hey, I heard you do shirts. Yeah, I'm doing shirts. Okay, cool. Well, I need this, and that, and the third done. How much you gonna charge me? He give me a price. I ain't argue with it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Now, if I
Right.
feel like you're trying to hit me over the head, I'm like, nah, bro, you tripping. Especially when you know better. When you educate yourself and you know better. Now, if you sit up here and you try to make a purchase and you trying to support the business, like when I see people that have shirts, branded shirts that I've been watching on YouTube, I try my best to try to purchase some of their stuff. You get what I'm saying? I do. You know what I'm saying? I try to. I missed out on those. I missed out on those, and I missed out on. Well, Unbreakable was doing sweaters, and I'm not a sweater type person, so I was gonna grab one of those, but I'm not a.
I told Break
I'm in Texas.
I told Break he don't make clothes for me. They don't be my size.
But look, me and my kids.
I bought one shirt from my dude.
Texas.
That's it.
It's hot. You get what I'm saying? So hoodies, it doesn't fit me. Like if I buy a hoodie, I literally probably wouldn't wear that thing for another year or two. I'm just being serious because it don't get cold like that here in Texas. Like if it do, it get cold like 1 week out in February. After that, it's spring. It's a done deal. So the thing is, I try to support as much as I can. You get what I'm saying? Is the black person, the black dollar, like Chaotic. I done bought a couple of shirts from him. You get what I'm saying? So Snooches, I done bought shirts from him. Who else I done bought shirts for? Sneakerhead Clothing Line. I done bought shirts from them. There's other people that I bought shirts from at sneaker cons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind putting in the dollar, but at the same time, don't try to hit me over the head and don't try to fuck over me when I'm trying to make that, you know what I'm saying, do that. Now, if you want to give me the hookup, cool, I appreciate it. I'm the type, like, even if I don't get from you, I'm still going to promote you. Just like I do on my channel. I promote everybody that I can. Ain't nobody paying me to do it. I just do it because I want to do it. That's just the way I am. And we need to have more of that type of attitude with people. It's like support. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to support. But don't support and be looking for a handout. That's just like, I don't know how everybody's beliefs, but don't do something for somebody and be expecting a handout or to reciprocate. You get what I'm saying? So you can't.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that's real easy right now for you to support, and it's black business wise. You could easily get everybody on YouTube, and a like, a subscribe, and you supporting somebody in an effort to try to better themselves. You know what I mean? Homegrown, for example, man, go over there and get my guy to 50, get him to 100 subs. Go over there and just support, bro. It's free. You don't gotta cash out nothing. It's literally free. As often as I see it, man, I try to sub up to somebody, man, and give them that shot. I don't always be able to watch everybody's videos like all the time because we work and we do other stuff, but it's literally free for me to sub up to somebody's channel and get them to the point where they monetize. Like we could do that all for each other without even cashing out. So, and then when these guys get merchant things, man, cop a hat, cop something here and there, man, because across the board, we saying trillions. If you got 1,000 subs and 100 of your subs bought merch, bro, you doing pretty good. You know what I mean?
Good.
So if you want to help out, and it don't even got to be sneakerheads. You know what I mean? Whatever little small business you could chip off.
It's just anybody. You know what I'm saying? When we go to these sneaker events, and I'm just going to use sneaker events like SneakerCon because I know that's something that we all kind of partake in at some point. When you see these people that's trying these black businesses and they're small, they're selling this, that, and the third. I mean, everything's not going to appeal to you for everything. You know what I'm saying? But try to support when you can. If it ain't nothing but a keychain. If you bought a keychain, if I own a store and you bought a keychain for me, guess what? That's 50 cents that I earn. I appreciate your business. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Little small things help. You know what I'm saying? But try to promote people as much as you can. But like I was saying, the same thing with homegrown. It's like we all been guilty of it, and it's sad that I'm so hesitant to support you or put my dollar back off into your business, and I got to worry about you messing over me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I don't want that company.
I want to read that though. He says, and I'm guilty of it myself. I've had a hard time trusting black businesses because, like you said, we always trying to get over on somebody instead of doing real business.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't want to give them too bad of a light, man. It is though. It remind me of like us being on some old time shit because we feel like it's the market. It ain't like the store. We feel like it's the market. We can pull up and get the barter system. You know what I mean? Like, bro, check this out. I got you know what I mean? That's how we be trying to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to say 9 times out of 10 when I'm out like at those like sneaker con events, like I'm always broke. It never fails. Like I'm always broke at these events. So like I can't buy anything, but what I do is I pull my camera out and throw it in the vlog so somebody can check it out. You know what I'm saying? Spread awareness that way. Or like when I post a video, I make sure to put their IG in the description so just to spread awareness that way. Cause like and then also like I don't know if you saw one of my videos I did a review of the store called Pillars. Like it's in Chicago and like and like 5 Sigmas own it and like and they build it from the ground up. And like when I went in there, the prices were pretty high. I'm like, man, bro, the price is pretty crazy, but the quality was great. So I'm like, I can't buy anything personally, but let me go ahead and do a YouTube video because they don't have a YouTube video out there. Now they got a vlog. You feel me? Just I support in different ways when I can, man.
I've seen that. The quality did look great.
The quality on point.
And that's the thing. If it's going to be a high price and a high quality, let it at least be high quality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't try to hit me over the head with some $2.99 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna do that. That's not cool. So yeah, if the thing is you get what you pay for, and if it's good quality, of course you don't want mind doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things. Like, hey, you know what? These are a little pricey, but this is the reason why they're pricey because XYZ. We want to make sure that this is high quality because when you go sit up there and you buy Louis Vuitton and Red Bottom and all this other stuff, it's high quality and you ain't gonna mind doing it. But then as soon as your brother come around the corner and say, "Hey man, I got these shirts for $25," oh man, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like the same principles. Like I'm not mad at hype shit at all, man. If you have it. Okay, man, you can go ahead and spoil yourself and do something, but I just want stop and consider. You gotta put some of that money somewhere else too. You know what I mean? It can't just always be the hype road, man. So when I can, man, I'll try to go ahead and spend a little bit here or there. You know what I mean? I've donated money and whatnot to certain causes. Just do it here and there, man. At least a bare minimum, man. You could. Make sure you do that just to keep it alive. Ultimately, it would be nice if we could see black business at the forefront because we are so from our swag. You know what I mean? The culture that we bring to the table, man. It's a lot of it should be going back to us. I remember hearing a story a long time ago that Damon Dash, P. Diddy, Tony Draper from Schwab House. I heard this a long time ago, man. Jay Prince and all of them was gonna come together and do a distribution company. Okay, I
don't know.
There's record labels.
The IBA talking about.
Hold on, because IBA, I already know what it is, man. And the thing is because I share the same intimate with me and my kicks. It's like when you passing out those cards. They throwing your cards on the floor.
Okay. Now I remember.
Hey,
that was like 6 months.
We done been there.
Okay.
We done been there before. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
it's cool. I mean, IBA talking like he got like 100,000 subs or something. You feel me? He needs to be out there passing some cards because he got to grow that channel. You feel me? You can't be just trolling all the time. You got to grow that channel. So you gotta.
Y'all check my band. IBA, that's my favorite troller. I ain't gonna cap, man.
My bad. I'm sorry. I cut you off. Boat. Go ahead, Boat. My bad.
That's good. But I remember when they was talking, all them cats was supposed to make a power move and do a distribution company. You know how major that would have been? Sometimes we let our egos get in the way, man. But at this point in time, I think Jay sitting on the bill. We know Dre sitting on the bill. Ye sitting on the bill. They can't do a distribution company where record labels are easy. I could start a record label myself right now. But it's who you cashing out to distribute everything. And then it's easier now because you have these stream sites, right? So Jay trying to come out with a stream site that's going to pay the artist more and don't nobody want to rock with it. I mean, we're going to pay Disney. We're going to pay, you know what I mean?
I mean, what he did
goes back to that mentality, though. We want it for free. We want it cheaper. And that's the problem we have. Like, we
might got to cash out for our own and be be ready to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
a little bit more often.
I know y'all remember like Kodak Black, like he was getting into trouble a lot, and Master P was like, you know what, I'm gonna help you out. But Master P wanted to like get paid for his services for helping him out, and Kodak was like, nah, man, I expect the hookup, and Master P had to go ahead and let him go. But like then
Master
he
P was
was on
like,
Breakfast Club. So then he was on. So then he was on the Breakfast Club, and then they were saying like, but if a white person came and asked, tried to give you advice, you would pay him for it. He was like, yeah, you're right. I would pay him for it, but like, I just felt it. I'm like,
yeah,
exactly.
But P gave you all the game.
It's no different. It's no different. See, first of all, you got to understand this. You got to look at who's giving you the message. Somebody like Master P, I think I'm gonna take heed and kind of listen to the man because we already know his backstory. You know where he came from, out the street selling out the trunk, and man that came up and did what he did. He had his own record label.
Richmond, California, man.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
if you got to listen to where the messages come from, if someone is OG, we'll just say he the OG. Or you get someone like our elderly, you know what I'm saying? When the elderly tell you something, it's because they probably been through it or know it or whatever the case may be. Yeah. I don't necessarily have to go through it, but I've seen cases. I would use my son. Boy, this dude here hard-headed. I would sit up here and tell my son something, and he would do the exact opposite. And we had a conversation about it. And he's more like, well, I just don't believe what you're telling me because I got to see it for myself. So I had to put it in the mentality, put it in his head like, bro, the world is like a game. If I'm giving you the cheat codes, why not use it?
Right.
And if what you're doing is not working, then why do you keep doing it? That's a definition of insanity. And you're not understanding that, you're not getting it. And I get what you're saying, because some things you do have to learn on your own. I tell all my kids that. And I get that, and I try to let them do that. And he's the only boy, and I have all girls. So it's a little different. But my thing is, if I'm giving you the game and I'm telling you, it's like, hey, I don't think that's the best decision. I'm not necessarily telling you what to do, but I'm telling you, hey, that may not be the best decision for you because of X, Y, Z. You get what I'm saying? And he'll do it anyway. And then when he gets himself into something, he gets himself in a bind or in a corner, and he calling me for help. I'm like, I got to let you bump your head, bro. I told you not to do that because this may or may not happen. And then I ask him all the time. I was like, so you want to do things your way. I get that. I understand that. I respect that. But is it working? Right. And he said, like, no. I said, so why do you keep doing it?
I think that's probably the biggest struggle. Go ahead, Wise.
No, it's the age thing, because I was the same way. Like, coming up, they tell you like, oh, hey, Mac this, Mac that, da 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 da, and you listening to them, but you're not listening to them, and you like, all right, I'm gonna just see for myself. And then as you age, you get older, you start like, it's making sense, it's clicking, and you go back. Now you see yourself having conversations with younger people now, and you like trying to let them know, and they're going through the same thing. It's like, it's hard and it's frustrating because you already know how it's gonna play out, and you can't really like force it into them. They just got to see for themselves sometimes, and that's the hard part. I was the same way. I was like, man, these old school dudes don't know what they're talking about. It's a new era, and nope, it's the same game.
It's the same game.
Different players.
And it's crazy because you'll sit up there, like, I know a lot of police officers, and he'll be having a conversation with them. He'll be like, my dad been telling me that. And they look at him like, so why ain't you listening? I'm sitting up here telling you as an officer of the law, you know what I'm saying? I know police officers, sheriffs, people that work at the jail, all that. It's crazy because you get other people that would tell them the same thing, and they be like, well, my dad's been telling me that, my mom's been telling me that. Or you listen to them, but I've been telling you this for 5 years. This person told you just met 2 hours ago and you listening. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, like, I don't know if y'all work retail, but like, you'll be a cashier and they be like, hey, I want to get like this type of discount or whatever. You be like, you can't do that. And then they be like, well, I want to speak to the manager. And then the manager come back and she tells me the exact same thing that I just told you. And they be like, oh, okay, all right, I'll accept it. Like, nigga, I just told you exactly the same thing, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yep. It is a maturation process, homegrown. So,
yeah, sometimes you just gotta be beat upside your damn head for you to understand some shit.
And that's why I have this thing with my kids. I'm gonna let you bump your head. So when I tell them that, they already know hands off. I'm gonna let you go and do what you do. And
You know what's
whatever
scary
happens.
about my son though, man? I'll tell him some stuff, and it's on a daily basis. I'll see him make the same mistake over and over again every day. And so I also say to myself, like, man, I don't want to spank him. I really don't want to spank his ass. And he won't stop, or at least take a break from some shit till I whoop his fucking ass. And I'm like, boy, why you gotta go? It scared the shit out of me, man, because I'd be like, when he older, man, I don't want him to constantly press. Because on both sides it's gonna be, you can get out here and be wilding and doing too much, and somebody will come. It'll be the time that he taking everything for granted. He athletic. He probably gonna be real big. Not everybody is gonna want to fight you, bro. So am I gonna be worried about my son getting smacked or the police? You know what I mean? Already being fearful of my son. My dad gave me a talk when I was 16 years old, and he just wanted me to understand. And even when he told me, I couldn't grasp it because my eyes ain't outside of me; they inside of me. So I can understand how big I was. I can understand, you know what I mean? The first thing motherfucker see is this a giant black motherfucker, you know what I mean? So he tried to put me up on it. It took many examples before I got it in my head. Many times getting pulled over, have them drop all your windows. You know what I mean? You just be like, I had to see it a couple times for that shit to click and just for me to understand, like, yep, he wasn't lying. It's easy for us to think times has changed because we just had a black president, but it's still hard out here. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't know if it's a style of communication I have to change up so my son can get it faster. I'm playing with different things because I want him to soak it up a lot faster. I want him to be
just
faster than I was. Yeah, I want him to be faster than I was, man. I want him to catch on quick.
One thing I do is just I make a suggestion. Just ask them instead of you just telling them what's going on. Just ask them. Say, hey, you remember the conversation where we had? And then ask them just like, do you remember what we talked about? That repeat it to me. And if they're doing that, then you know that they're actually grasping it. You get what I'm saying?
I guess that's part of it too. We can't be tired of having to be repetitive.
Because you have to, especially as a parent.
Yeah, we can't get tired of having to tell them over and over and over again. Sometimes I do, but god damn it, I'm gonna have to get on his head over and over, like, bro, come on, same shit over and over again. Because I can't fail. I can't fail with none of them, man. I need them to be on a better path than me.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I know, right?
What was the shoe topic of the day?
I know, right? We talk about shoes like 30 minutes.
We were talking about the Jordan 11, the black one, but I just looked at something that was that came in my mail. How many of y'all remember this?
Oh yeah, East Bay. Oh yeah. I was raised off those.
Yeah. So I do get them in the mail, man. So
we used to take them to school, bro.
Exactly.
The thing is,
they came in. That'd be the move, y'all.
I mean, if you look at them now, you see all kinds of all this type of stuff. But when we had them, it was just shoes and shoes and shoes
and
with prices and descriptions what they look like. So it's crazy. I got that in the mail yesterday. I just looked down there. I was like, that's crazy as hell.
I feel it was hella team merch that would be like now the pop up more. Back then, you almost had like 2 pages worth of this brand, this athlete, this brand. There'll be a star athlete on each cover.
Yep.
I remember they had these Reebok questions. They was like $200,000 because the shoelaces was like lined up with diamonds, and I was like, ain't nobody ever gonna buy this shoe. It was like that.
I got those.
Hey,
I got those right now.
Yeah. Look at the Dior's. Look at the Dior's. Who the hell paying $2,000 for? If I had the money, I'm not paying $2,000 for this shoe.
That's my point, okay? Anybody, whoever buy the Dior's, bro, you better go cash out $1,000 on some black owned shit. If you could drop 2 racks just to have a Jordan 1 Dior, you better selling it. Come on, man.
If I had it, I've turned around and I'm selling it within the week. I need that. I already know I'm gonna get by at least 5
weeks. You mean the day?
Within the week. Yeah. I might want to try to hold on a little bit, let it go up just a little bit.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Check the price.
I be thinking, you know what I'm saying? I did that once before. I grabbed some and then sold it the next day, and I was like, damn, I ain't even tried it on or nothing. I'm like, oh well, is that there?
Hey, chat and everybody watching, we always communicate with each other throughout the week and talk about ways we can improve and get better. And so we were doing a segment called Around the Horn, in which I was kind of highlighting different YouTube entities and creators just to shine a light on brothers maybe somebody wasn't paying attention to. We're gonna flip that, we're gonna do it different. That's gonna be part of the interruption. So I feel like it's a break in the show where we highlight somebody else. Around the Horn will now be when we have a guest on the show, we're gonna go around the horn and it's gonna be a rocker drop. You know what I mean? Or we whatever we fucking with. So Kings will be the controller and highlighting I don't know, 4 or 5 pairs that are recently gonna drop. And we'll just go around the horn and see how people feel about them. I don't know what's on the menu, you know what I mean? Because we was just talking about this randomly. He gotta find the pair first. So he gonna throw it on screen, give you a second to soak it up, and have your opinion about it.
Go ahead, give me the screen.
Hold on.
These recently dropped like this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. But these Reebok. Hold on, I'll let it load up. You sharing? All right,
you gotta love me and my kicks for always thinking about something. Oh yeah, this is those.
Yeah, these.
Now, what if you like the chunky duckies? Now, come on. Man.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. I like them.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted these for 200.
I can't do it.
Just a little bit too much, like personally, but like, I mean, I definitely like Instant Pump Furies. Reebok definitely they be doing their thing, but it was just 200 was just too much. But I definitely like the theme, and then they come in this little. They don't come in the shoebox. They come in like this little like package like their toys.
Yeah. Okay, it's bait.
Bait is a store. I forgot where it's located, but they did a collab with Toy Story and Reebok.
I like those.
Well, hey, Bait did a fire pair at Iverson's like 2 years ago, I think.
They did, yeah.
But you know what? That is. Those remind me of the Westbrook with the Super Soaker. I tried to get those. I don't know if you guys saw those. Man, them hoes, they sold that quick, and I was like, damn, I wanted those bad. You know what I'm saying?
If because they came. Get those? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, because they came in a Super Soaker back box and all that stuff, and so I was really trying to grab those. Man, them probably sold out quick. And then the resale immediately because I went to StockX and stuff trying to get them. I was like, never mind, I'm good. Because they I think it was retail for like $130, and the resale was already at $500-600. Just that fast, and it was they just sold out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Real quick, around the horn, a pass on that thing, or for sure pick it up.
That's definitely.
Well, I'm picking that up. I'm a fan of Toy Story.
Well, technically, I passed on them because I ain't want to pay $200, so I had to say that.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
I know, right? So
hold on. What was the retail? The retail was $200.
He said 2.
So I want them, but I don't want them at 2. You know what I mean? Like.
So hold on.
What would the price have to be?
So I'm about to look them up on StockX.
Yeah. I say 140. No, I mean 140. I pay 140 for them.
Okay.
I would have to pass on them because I can't see myself wearing them. If I did get them, it would be purely for a collection, like a conversation, just to sit in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Mr.
Not that they ain't dope. It's a dope pair, but I don't think it would be for me to rock. So right now, especially, I ain't got the bread for that.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
They crazy though.
Look at the price.
Hold on.
$739. God damn.
Wow. But I mean, it was limited. You know what I'm saying? I already know the resale is gonna be high. Like this was a shoe you got to wait for. Like you're gonna have to wait like 3-4 years, and then because
this is the reach back king, y'all.
Yeah, they came out now, so it's hype. So you just gotta wait because I mean, and it's my size too. I couldn't pay no. If I ain't paying no 200, I'm definitely not paying no 500-600.
Yeah.
I mean, 11 and a half, 2 bands, bro.
Hey, is y'all cool off-white since Virgil tried to cash out $50? Y'all cool off-white? I ain't gonna lie, that shit made me sour. I was like, bro, fuck all your shit, bro.
I'm not a big off-white person, but I mean, I don't know why he screenshotted it. Like, I mean, you can donate, but why screenshot it? Like that's stupid. Like.
I said, fuck Virgil. Then I seen them 4s and I was like, Virgil, them is clean though.
You just like, I'm back.
Hey,
I'm back. Yeah.
Hey, we just said it. Players fuck up.
Yeah.
And it's one of them situations you be like, damn, do you not get it? Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna cap to you. I don't like what he did. What it is, what it is. We all mess up. But if I had the chance to get him, you already know there's gonna be resale. So people talk. My thing is, people talk that hot shit, but you still gonna do it. So
Facts.
just shut it up.
Yeezy was walking around with the manga hat for years until we knew that was a troll. You know what I mean? But everybody was still buying the Yeezys.
Not me. I gave up. I was like, I
you
sold
did?
mine. I was like, I'm cool. Like,
hey, but did you see his new? That boy was trolling them.
I don't trust it right now. Like, I ain't.
He was trolling them. Hey, you got to look at it like he was trying to get Big Meech out of jail. He sent her. He sent that girl. You know what I mean? That boy, hey, that's a cold move. He just played. He played the role. He put the hat on and was like, the one thing I didn't like was the slavery comment. You know what I mean? Like we chose it. That was the only thing I was like, man, if you want to go and sit in politics with the president or whatever, and you trying to get him to cash out, I don't know.
My thing is, I understand we all make mistakes. I understand sometimes we say things and we post things that may or may not meant what you thought it was going to mean, or it came across wrong, or whatever the case may be, which is one of the reasons why I always tell the people, when you're in a position, we'll just say as an influencer, you got to beware of your audience. But when you keep doing dumb stuff, we'll just use like Trump, you will be all right. But you just keep stepping on your dick. Like you will say some shit that just, you'll be okay, but then you'll say something or tweet something that just be like, bruh, why are you here?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Heard of that.
Hey,
I never heard of that metaphor or that simile or whatever the fuck you call it.
Hey, bro,
on your dick.
I didn't want to bring it up, but I do that shit damn near every day, bro. You know? I don't want to bring it up,
no,
but you know,
I'm just saying, like you'll do.
Now, what I mean though
you'll
is,
be okay in a good place, and then you'll say something or tweet something to be like, bruh, I can't help you. I can't rock with you if you keep doing dumb shit like that.
But what I mean for Ye is Ye did that shit on purpose. They went back and
that's my point.
They checked his receipts, right? They checked his receipts. And the whole time he's shouting Trump this and Trump that, he's cashing out to the other side though. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like he was just playing the game, man. He wanted to get in there. I guess he felt if he stroked his ego a little bit, he can get shit to move in how he wanted to move. As soon as he got wind, like this, he playing, and I'm not gonna be able to swim. Then he kind of abandoned shit. You know what I mean? Which it made us feel some type of way because you like, why are you over there with that boy in the first place? But this is the same with Steve. Steve tried to go over there. Who else? What's home? Jim Brown tried to go over there and finesse it and try to get him to
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, they all try to go over there and try to finesse it and see if they can work with dude to get him to ease up. That's crazy too. That so many people try.
I can get when people over there trying to like go in and let me not say move the culture, but just like see what they can get out for the culture. But when you out here like he full blown just stomping for the dude, like you said with the MAGA hat and Trump this, Trump that. Like, okay, you go in there, you hang out with him, whatever, you do your little photo op. But it's what he was saying in these photo ops, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was the problem.
Like, it's like I get what you're saying, but then when it's the stuff that you do and the content that you saying and the context that you send, it just sends a whole different vibe. It's like I get all the stuff you're doing the photo op, get all that, but then when you say and do stuff, it's like, okay, say I really can't rock with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, no,
yeah. But the report now is that was bullshit. It was the facade. It was the troll. Feel me? He was trolling him. That's what they try to say now.
You can sell that.
And some shoes coming out, I might want to go ahead and look at. So
maybe, maybe, huh? Yeah. I got one pair of Yeezys, one. You know what I mean? And the Wave Runners were too cold for me to be like, I ain't fucking with you. So
I can't believe it.
Classic.
Back to Around the Horn though. What's the next shoe up? You can go next week. Next weekend or whatever you feel.
I got shoes for days. If y'all ain't got nothing, man, I got shoes for days.
I got one that everybody just found out about. Hold on, I want to get everybody's opinion on these bad boys.
I'm copying. I love threes though.
Yeah,
it's nothing super special. I'm a little upset they didn't decide to put Nike Air on the back like they did with the red pair, but. I love threes, man. I'm confident.
That's not a deal breaker for me. Like I like them.
I am on the fence. I'm on the fence. Like
man.
I like these better than the red. Like I do like these better than the red. I do like the fact that they are blue, but I would need to know what retail is, and more than likely I would need to get them up under
You know what? If
retail.
this was real around the horn right now, I'd be flicking that button. All your
Ding,
points
ding,
would be
ding, ding,
dropping
ding,
off.
ding.
Thunk, 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 thunk.
I'm gonna
What
say
is he
this.
saying? Thunk, thunk, thunk.
I like them. And I think the retail is gonna be like 190, just for the simple fact,
I think
Arizona
so.
back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
you
think
got
so.
the reason why I'm saying that as well is because the red ones really didn't. They flew off the shelves, but they really did fly off the shelves, and they've been sitting. You know what I'm saying? So they had to keep going on sale before, in order for them to push the numbers or whatever. So I
I
think
feel
these will
like
come out
they.
at 190.
I feel like
And
they sat though because Jordan was trying to finesse. They
they
trying to
did.
make it
That's
look
what
like
I'm
it was a
saying. They did.
limited.
They
Like,
did.
oh, this one say shy. We only gonna have it in Chicago, and then they
They
went
did.
ahead and threw it. I was like, that's cold. If I'm from Chicago, I'd have been mad.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Or anybody who
But
traveled to Chicago to
To
get a
get
pair
them,
that they thought was gonna be
and
limited.
I almost did that.
Granted, Jordan Brand didn't say, "Hey, you need to go here," but still, come on, man. It's how
Well,
you.
I mean, basically they did. You got to look at it. They said they was only releasing in Chicago.
That's
So you
fucked
think
up.
you basically
That's
saying
fucked up.
they was either releasing in Chicago at mom and pop shops or 23 at trophy room and all that stuff, or was only going to get them on sneakers. So that's them basically saying they was only in Chicago, and it was All-Star Weekend. So you already know what that plot was. So with that being said, and then they backdoored and did the other releases, and they came back out.
Yeah,
These are gonna be 190, bro. I guarantee you, if these go up to 225, 250, they will sit.
Oh yeah, there ain't nobody paying that.
No,
so
they're gonna
Ain't
that
sit.
nobody
sound
paying
like
that.
that sound like an overall cop. We're gonna move that on the fence to a cop.
what about say? What about say? Let
He
me
gonna
get the
cop
screen
if
right
they
quick.
sit and they drop in price. He copping.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like
There you go.
I
The
gotta go half
Ridgeback
and half.
King.
I was about to say. What about to say? Do you give me the screen? Okay. These Jordan did the same thing with these, bro. Like when the Jordan store dropped downtown, these was
Mm-hmm.
Chicago exclusive. And then like 4 or 5 years later, they dropped them at retail, and they super flopped. But like when they first came out, I got these. I paid like retail, which is like $225, because once again these are all Chicago. Only Chicago is gonna get them. I like
Right.
23s, and then they pulled the wool up under us and dropped these for retail like 4 or 5 years later, and they extra flop. I'm mad that Jordan
Yeah.
Brand did that.
See, that's bullshit. That's kind of
Yep.
like the Soulfly ones. Like if the Soulfly ones came out one year, that green and orange colorway, and then 2 years later you get like anybody that waited to get them Soulflies or went to Florida to get them Soulflies gonna be mad as hell.
Yep. Shout
You
out
know
to
what I
my man
mean?
E Money Shoes pulling up. Appreciate you, brother.
What's good with your extra money?
Yeah, he go
Extra.
there.
Big
Bro,
money.
what do I need to do to get some shoes? Because like he gave Payne 82 some shoes for free, and I'm like, bro, I mean,
Was they phones?
Hold on.
No, they
E,
were small. They were Seattle 10.
I need to know. I need to know what size you wear, bro. I need to know what size you wear.
I need Sacramento tens to drop. When we
I
gonna
need.
get that?
I
It's
would
like
say
know, right?
probably
they
those
was
might
pretending
get.
like they was gonna do the pack, and they were like, we're just
Yeah,
gonna
Yeah,
stop now. You know?
pump
Like,
fake.
where's the
They like
Sacramento
pump
10?
fake. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come
Yeah,
on, man.
y'all gotta get the E. I wear 11 and a half, 12, bro. I'm just saying.
Why you got a shoe to throw up for
Nah,
around the horn?
I ain't always doing it, but I can find one real quick.
Well, I'll find
Find
one
me the
real quick.
shoe.
You know what I'm saying? We pulling up.
Okay,
Alright.
give me the screen again, man. Give me the screen.
I got you.
Hold on. I ain't. Hold on.
You ain't
There we go.
ready. You ain't ready.
I ain't ready.
Oh,
Now I'm ready.
okay.
What y'all think? What y'all think about these?
I actually think them is clean. I was looking at them
Am I right?
yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Now,
I think they clean.
Now see, retail at these be like $80 to $100. So these is a cop because, like I mean, I can pay the retail on these. So these.
I'm fucking with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. If I could grab them, if I see them at 16,
they had some of these last year. I think they were like all white, but the red bottom. Those were dope as hell to me. You know, it was like a red bottom, like a Chris
they
Louis.
did. I think like 4 different styles of it. They did that one you talking about. They did the all over red earlier this year. I think that was.
Yeah.
That
might have been towards the end of the year.
That was a triple red from last year.
Yeah, and then they did one that had like trimming of red, like trim around the Nike check and whatnot.
They also got these in black too, so it's white with the black bottom too. So those cold nice, those nice too.
Yeah, that's clean.
That red sole, man. It's
I still rock with
he gonna put the white Niner jersey on. The white with the
the
red
white
legs.
Niners jersey.
That boy.
Hey, don't start that. One of my daughters love the 49ers, man. We ain't.
House way.
No,
She's
we
smart.
ain't doing
That's
that.
why she's smart.
This is Cowboy House.
Yeah, you supposed to teach her.
I got a daughter that loves the 49ers. One of them loves the Giants. One of them loves the Steelers.
The Giants?
The other one, hold
Steelers, okay.
Steelers,
See,
Giants.
if that was my house, I'd be questioning. Do they
Niners? I don't know. If you live in Texas, I don't know, man.
Bruh,
You can't
it's
like the Niners.
but you know, it's crazy.
Maybe she
loves the
loves Capitals.
49ers.
You rocking Cowboys stuff? What's the difference?
Hey, my
'Cause I'm
mother
in
kids,
Sac.
they with the 49ers. I mean, they
I'm in
with the
Sacramento on a
Cowboys.
football team.
You
So it was either
mad
that.
too in the bank.
Look, my dad, he grew up a Raiders fan, so he tried to make me a Raiders fan. So there's pictures of me, in all kind of Raider gear, and I'm partial to Raiders. You know what I mean? But he told me when I was picking my team, he was like, "You can't like the Niners." So that's a Niner Raider thing. He was like, "You can't like the Niners," and I was like,
No.
"Shit!" All my childhood heroes was Dallas Cowboys. Deion said, well, at the time, Deion, we know he jumped ship wherever, but Deion,
I got Deion's
Michael
jersey.
Irvin, when them dudes stepped in the courthouse and they all had on furs and everything, you know what I mean?
Hey, I got one
Ken
49ers
Norton,
jersey.
Emmett Smith. Come on, man.
You never go back. You never go to Amigos.
Hey, I just touched down on the hey. You know what I mean? So I was rocking with the boys, man. My dad, he was mad, he was salty, but we kind of had one of those things. He smoked dope all my life, so we kind of had one of those things like he might pull up, we'll just box. You know what I mean? Because we would struggle back and forth. But even that, I came to learn as I got older. You can't. I don't know. I don't hold too much against him. I feel like that shit was put in our neighborhoods to do exactly what it did for a lot of our daddies. You know what I mean? And that was just an era where they didn't know how the outcome was going to be. You know what I mean?
About that time.
At that time. So next segment we got on here is highly rockable with my man, me and my kicks. So this is where he's gonna
wait a minute. Hold time. Did Wise throw a shoe out there?
He didn't.
No,
I mean I got one, but I'm trying
throw
to
that shoe out there, bro.
Throw that shoe.
Y'all put it out there.
All right.
Pull it out the hat. Reach in one of them boxes.
All right. Let's see. You said reach in one of the boxes?
Take your time. I mean, if you want to pull out your shoe, go ahead. I mean, if you want to pull out a shoe from your collection, go ahead.
I know you already there's a leak that you already been peeping.
Oh, the 1214s.
Oh,
okay, yeah. That's fair.
Okay,
that's a good one. Put it up.
Let me go back.
I'll let you go first with your opinions too. Right. You go first.
Why you pulling it up? I'll say drop due to the price because if I can find them cheaper, I'll get it. Like maybe 100. If I get them for 100, I'll cop. But
so you think they're gonna sit?
No, I don't think they're gonna sit. I think people gonna buy them because they red. So, if I do find them for under 100, I'll cop. But if not, I'll pass.
So
wait, hold on. I got it.
It's a cop for me, but I don't know if I had a bread. So if I got it, I'm definitely gonna try for him. If I don't. I'm gonna have an L on my forehead.
I would say I'm gonna go for him, but like I said, I think it's a suede. I don't think it's a leather. I think I had this conversation with
suede.
My man BMX. So it is a suede. So it's a suede like the Fiore 14, the yellow one.
No,
no. I think it's a Harrier suede.
That's a leather suede. This
I think that's a
like
better suede right there.
This is suede like the actually I don't know. It could be.
I seen Fine Line got him. He probably got a video up with him now. Matter of fact, when I get a chance, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, he just I think he was moving them. He put it up yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't see it. I seen the IG photo, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch that review real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he got the video up yet, but I saw he got him in hand. So
I haven't checked it out yet, but I definitely would check it out because I'm curious as to what type of suede that is because I'm thinking, in my opinion, it's like the yellow Fiore type suede.
Why do you keep saying?
I think it's like
I'm not getting that vibe from it at all. Yeah, all the pictures I'm seeing.
I would have rather it been leather.
I think it's like the Desert Sand 14s or the desert
Yeah.
or whatever
Okay. Yeah.
14.
Yeah. I know. Yes,
Yeah, I
I can
think it's
see
like
that.
that.
I can see that. Yeah. You're right.
So, see, the reason why I'm definitely on the fence about these shoes is because I have the red Ferrari 14s now. You know, would you get these if you have red Ferrari 14s? Like, is it really a must grab if you got red Ferrari 14s?
I think
Uh,
I checked in on Gone AWOL. He did a live real brief yesterday.
I would
And
I would say yes, just for the simple fact because if I feel like rocking red 14s, I would do those instead of doing my Fiaris. Because
What?
well,
I have all 3 Fiaris, so
it's
yeah.
blocking
Bro, it's
too.
Ferrari.
Off
It's
top,
Ferrari.
off top, if you
Ferrari.
had a
I
Ferraris, right? If you
it's
had
a
a
black
Ferrari,
toe. I
it's
don't
a
know.
yellow,
I
it's a
like it.
yellow and red. It's like Houston Rockets colorway. If you do this one, it's the white or silver and red, which also is an
Yeah, or black
alternate
and red.
jersey for the Rockets, but
My thing
you
is
know what I mean? It's a little different. So,
I
it's
mean,
you
finna
know,
it's
go.
slightly different. I'll give you that. Like,
yeah.
slightly.
So to me, with 14s, man, dope 14s don't drop all the time. They just don't to me.
They don't and
Right.
You know what
they
I
don't get
mean?
that much love. If it's not an
Yeah.
OG
So
14, it won't it generally does
most
not
times,
sell out.
yeah.
Even the
Yeah.
OG 14 don't get love.
Exactly.
Like,
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
yeah.
They'll
Because
sit, yeah. So to
2
me,
years ago we had like we was talking about the candy canes. Everybody, but it was crazy because I actually said that shoe was gonna sell out and it did. But everybody was thinking it was gonna sit. Oh man, they sold out. The candy cane sold out. You had the black toe. Like 14 model just doesn't get that much love. I'm
and some
I
cold
don't know.
ones came out too. That damn DB, like you said,
Oh
the
man,
Rip
Yeah.
Hamiltons.
I love that
To
DB.
me, that Desert Sand one was clean. I like that one, man.
Yeah,
To me.
I give you that. I
And
didn't
then
even get
before
the
that, we had Last Shots. For
yeah.
somebody to sleep on Last Shots is like people sleeping on
And those set like for a long
yeah, and
time.
that
Yeah.
was
Yes.
so crazy. Yeah.
But those came out like 3 or 2 years before they came out again. Like they retro too close together.
Oversaturating. But then
Yeah.
that goes directly to my point. They're
Yeah.
not the 14 ain't getting all the love that a lot. You know who else too? The sevens, man, which is crazy to me because
I
remember they were
love
supposed to drop
sevens.
that all red 7? And they was like fadeaways or something they had dubbed them. They never did. To me,
I haven't seven.
it's time for the 7 to get some more colorways and or retros, whatever. Throw us some.
Yeah. But they
I
kind
mean,
of they kind of taking the sevens and putting them on other shoes like the hair stickers. So.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
Here we go with
that's
that.
not a 7 though. You know what I mean? Come on
And then
now.
you
Yeah,
got the
but
hair
you got to think about it.
2.0s, you know.
The 2.0s, and I unfortunately paid retail for those, and they went on sale a week later, which pissed me
Yes.
off.
Because you love it. You love it. You love the
So
retail, man.
just to recap before we move into highly rockable, Kings 23. That's a rocker or drop.
I'm actually on the fence. I'm a rocket. I'm gonna say I'm a rocket. I'm on the fence about it, but I know I'm
Wise
gonna go
Wise
for it.
obviously rocking because he brought
Yes.
it up. He
Yes.
rocking. I'm
Yeah,
rocking.
yeah. I'm
I,
going to do
I
it.
mean,
Oh, Fine Line
I,
got him for
no,
400.
I would say no, not rock. I wouldn't rock them. I wouldn't rock them.
Yeah, so we already know. So
Why you up on the screen like a crackhead?
highly rockable. It's going down. What's going on?
All right. Well, since it's June, it's Pride Month. I got the Pride, Nike joint on. I figured I'd throw it back and go to a young Pride shoe that came out. It's pretty hype. The Vapormax Be True.
Okay. How many years
Yeah.
ago was that?
These came out like 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I had to go ahead and I had to camp out in the line like probably a good hour and a half to get these, but these were
Really?
pretty limited. And this was when like Nike started like stepping up their Be True game because they had Be True shoes before these, but they was like very meh. But when they put these on the Vapormax, they went crazy, man. Like they got that plain Jane upper with the navy with the black, and then they went with that rainbow sole. Crazy.
I ain't gonna
Is
lie.
it three?
That soul sets it off,
Is
bro.
it 3M
Oh
in
yeah.
that shoe?
I haven't. Man, I when I
It
pulled
looks
these
like
out just for
the
today, I don't even
wraparound
know.
towards the toe might be 3M.
It looks like around that
Probably.
toe box, right?
Yeah.
Well, since it is a runner, they usually try and throw 3M on a runner, so if you do run in it, you can be seen at night. So I wouldn't. They
I
probably
wouldn't
got
be
3M on
surprised.
there. Yeah.
It's not one of my favorite prize shoes. I'm not
What's
too
your
crazy
favorite?
about the translucent bottom. I like more like okay, last year the Air Max with it was
Okay.
like a multi-check.
The 720s? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the 90s, Air Max 90s.
Yeah, it was a 90, and it had like the check was like with different colors. That was dope. This year, like we already talked about the Air Force One. I thought that one was clean,
Yeah, that was crazy.
but I think because the unicorn bottom, I'm good. You know what I mean?
I mean,
And they look like
you know,
they don't look like they support Flintstone feet. So I think the whole time I'll be wearing those, I'll be hurting. I'll be hurt. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They're pretty comfortable though. Vapormax they're not as comfortable as Boost, but it's up there. But yeah.
Are you copping this year's
Oh yeah, I'm getting them ones. I'm definitely gonna shoot my shot on them.
The Air Force is on. The Air Force is up. Yeah. It's cool. But I'm not gonna give you the continuation in my book right now, I think you're 3, 4. What is it? What is it? What did you say? Because the first pair I remember
Yellow Question
was the Kobe's.
Yep.
The Kobe questions.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Next
I think we moved into the Diodoras.
No, the Asics. The Asics.
Asics, Ghostface.
Then what I had last week? Wait, what
last week was the I think 1 week you actually showed something that was just on screen.
No.
Last week was the And1 Vince Carter's.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
The Vince Carter's. This one I don't know. I can't give it because I don't feel like I would flex those too much. I don't know about everybody else, but for me personally, I'm not.
I got you.
I would say just because it's a Vapormax and I like Vapormax. For me, the one thing that sets it off is the way that Soul is rainbowed in. I don't know how they did it, but that's dope as hell to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the Soul's kind of like one piece.
It's one piece, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how they did that, but that's dope as hell to me. So
yeah,
I like the Soul, you know what I'm saying, and that. So
to be honest with you,
I wish
navy and black.
I kind of wish. The only thing that I would probably change if I had an opportunity to change on that is if I could take the Soul and go straight up into the upper the way it is.
So you want like an entirely rainbow shoe?
Yeah, that would be. I think that would be look clean. I'd just like to see how it would look, or at least do the upper in white.
Woo. Okay, the white. Yeah, if you did the white upper with these, it would definitely smack. Like
I think that would bust harder. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it was white would bust harder. But either way, it looked like it would hurt my feet.
Because I mean, with that blue, it just kind of limits you. I feel like if it was a white shoe, that white upper, it would just kind of broaden it out a little more, and it'll definitely make it pop at the bottom.
You know, they got an Ultra Boost that has like this. The newer Ultra Boost that has the reflective on the back, and they got a new eggplant colorway. It's kind of like a berry. It looks like on the
yeah. Those are 20. I think those are 20s. Yeah, the 20s.
Those are kind of clean.
They've been having a sale like a mug on those Ultra Boosts, man. I've been
trying to get them. They give you one shot to go ahead and grab them retail, but if everybody ain't jumping on them right away,
man, I mean, like they 50,
it's gonna be a
$60,
sale.
and I'm like, nah. If I start this, I ain't gonna stop. I already know me. It's like, nah, I can't do it. And it keeps coming up.
You decent? You like these? Nah.
No, I'm passing on those. It's like what both say. First of all, they ain't gonna hold me. So working on them is gonna be.
What size shoe you wear?
12.
So
to be honest,
you in the same boat.
My favorite, like when the Vapormax was the black, because I felt like the black, it wasn't translucent where you could really see underneath it. I'm talking about the air system.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, it just looked cleaner to me. I did see a fuchsia pair though. Remember that it was like it looked like multiple colors of pink, but it was a fuchsia. That was hella loud. The bottom had the berry.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those was cold. Those pink ones.
Those was cold. Yeah, those was cold too.
I wanted those. It's not that many Vapormax. I wanted those. I wanted those Black History Month Vapormaxes. Those were nice. And then they had those what the Vapormaxes. Those were cold.
I never seen those.
I never seen that.
Well, hold on. Look up. Time to
go. Yeah. You got to pull that one up because I've never seen
those. The Black History Month.
Yeah, the Black History Month. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get those. I like Vapormax. I gotta get these triple black ones I've been trying to get.
Yeah, to me that black, the air system when it's in black is fire to me.
Give me the screen.
Yeah, got you. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They was,
that's the what though or the Black History?
That's the what the.
What the
That's
Vapormax.
crazy. I never seen those.
Yeah,
I've never seen those, bro.
These go hard. Then let me
Those are actually kind of okay. I can work with them. I like colors, man. That's just the way I am. I like colors. I like. Ball Life is asking, do we have any Kobe's in our collection? But I would say yes, I do.
These are the Black History Month Vapormax.
Oh, those
I'm
are.
a Sacramento Kings fan. I keep the same energy. I really don't fuck with Kobe like that. I was sad when he passed, man. As a father, that shit hurt me. You know what I mean? And as a sports fan, you don't wish no ill will on him. You know, but I was kind of like on also Kobe. I felt like he snitched on Shaq, so I never really rocked with dude.
He did.
You know what I mean?
But
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
but after his career was over, man, I found myself gaining a lot of respect for him, and what he was doing. You know, especially the moves he was making with his daughter, and me being a new father of a baby girl, the first girl in our family. I don't know, man. That it hit me hard when I heard he passed. So, but I'm one to keep the same energy. I never bought him before, not because Kobe's ain't dope. There's some dope Kobe's. I just couldn't do it, man. And I'm not gonna do it now. I got to keep the same energy, but I'll keep it 100 and tell you he is one of the greatest to ever play the game. I'm not one of the, you know how some fans too, they choose to completely ignore everything about a player because they don't like him. It's like, nah, Kobe was raw.
Yeah,
I would say that.
I watched him dog out my Kings multiple times. You know what I mean? The boy was raw.
Oh, so you salty.
But it was like, no, I was kind of like on Kevin Gates. Like, what is you, the good snake? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, after he snitched on for real, after he snitched on Shaq, man, I had a problem with that. I already kind of was like salty because he would come down to Sacramento and torture us. So, but I'll keep the same energy. But am I sad about his passing? For sure, man. You know, I never wanted to. You don't want to see nobody go like that. We should have been watching him inducted into the Hall of Fame, do his speech, maybe his crying Kobe meme. We should have been able to see all that, man. And he was taken away too early. All it did was magnify his greatness, because even as me sitting as a rival, I got to give it up to the dude. He was amazing, an amazing talent. Sad, but I have no Kobe's.
Well, I
will not. I can't. It's like I can't.
I got some Kobe. I got some Kobe 1s. I got one pair of Kobe 9s. I still need to get some Kobe 4s because that's the best Kobe, in my opinion. I just haven't gotten any pairs. And then I have like a couple shoes that's dedicated to Kobe, like those white and yellow Reebok Questions. Those dedicated to Kobe. I got
the white showed and those purple. One day too.
Yeah, I got the white and purple toes. Those dedicated to Kobe. And yeah, so I probably got like maybe 4 or 5 shoes that's like Kobe.
You know, it was a dope pack. Sorry to interrupt, but that the undefeated. After looking back at that pack, the one they did from Giannis, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember, it was 4 different pairs. That pack was so cold, man.
The
you got some?
The best of me.
Why so? What you got?
Man, I don't got no Kobe's currently, but what was it, 97, 98? I had some Adidas Kobe's. I had the moon boot ones.
Yeah, the silver ones.
Yeah, I had the silver ones and the white ones. People,
I had somebody look that up last night.
For bread right now.
Yeah, they said it's going.
They was at my grandma's house a long time ago.
Damn it, Wise, we need to find those.
Yeah, you need to find. Hey, no cap. Yeah, I was back in the day. I wanted to get those, but the way that they looked, I just wasn't feeling them. And had I known now, of course, in retrospect, I definitely would have grabbed them and sat on them bad boys, man. But
yeah, that was I'm into that weird stuff. Like, I like those kind of things. So I remember having those, but nah, I ain't got no Kobe Nikes. It's like both say, like, I ain't really rock with the Lakers like that. So it was hard to even halfway like Kobe.
It's like when you're a fan of something, it's like you feel like it's dishonor when I couldn't. You know what I mean? I just couldn't. And I seen some that were hella dope, and I'd be like, damn, it's clean.
Yeah.
And I'll be on the fence like, should I? And I'll be like, nah, I can't.
See, I take it the whole way. I hate the whole team. Like, I can't rock no Laker colorways. Like them LeBron 7s that just came out, the media days.
That's so chaotic. You got the media days. Chaotic got the media. He's like, look, bro. I see you. I'm like, look.
I ain't gonna cap. Why? So I was trying to get the media days, bro. I was trying to get the media days, and the media days clean as hell. And I'm not even a Lakers. I'm not even a Lakers fan, but I like LeBron.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I can't stand the Lakers, but I love LeBron. So when I found out he was going to the Lakers, I'm like, bruh. Like, I found myself cheering for the damn Lakers just because of LeBron, and it was irritating my soul. And I was like, I can't do this. And one of my best friends, he a damn Lakers fan. since we were kids, and he just rubs it in. I'm like,
Actually,
damn,
you
why
know what?
LeBron just shouldn't have been over there.
It's era wise for me because I loved Kareem, I loved Magic, I loved James Worthy. You know what I mean? But I feel like I love Nick Van Exel. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's an era thing for me, man. I love Shaq, you know, but I just didn't like Kobe, man. I didn't like I love this game. You know what I mean? I love this game. This game was cold, but
I would say
know.
This. The man game was cold.
Fire.
I didn't like Kobe. I didn't like Kobe for some of the stuff he would say. Remember, I told you where we was talking earlier. Sometimes it'd be some of the stuff you say just maybe like, you know what, I can't rock with you. So some things that Kobe did, like when he snitched on Shaq, I lost respect for him then because it's like, bro, just take your L and keep it moving. You didn't have to drag that man into it.
Put it in that girl booty.
Even though he was fucking up, that's that man doing is like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like, let stay out of their household. Let them handle their own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But look, I will say this though.
Hold on. When Kobe also was talking shit about the Dream Team, and for me, being that you didn't, I grew up watching Jordan and the Dream Team and all of that stuff. And the stuff that he was talking about, oh yeah, we're a master Dream Team now, this and that, another. Or the Dream Team wasn't nothing back then. Like, bro, when nobody messing with none of them, when nobody messing with them, and it's like I get what you're saying, and you would always say stuff like, I'm not Michael Jordan. My game, I don't emulate Michael Jordan. I'm like, bro, yeah, you do. You have the same moves as this man did. Everybody wants to be like Mike. There's nothing wrong with it. I get it. You want to try to have your own identity, but everything that you're doing is literally mimicking this man. You get what I'm saying? Which is a great thing because everybody tried to do it. You know what I'm saying? The first time I dunked in life, shoot, I was thinking I'm Michael Jordan. Did that.
Hold on, you dunked?
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
Oh, no.
Get back to that.
I used to
can't slip that shit, G.
No, I used to ball.
Dunking though?
Yeah,
I was dunking. That's a whole different.
No, I used to get jump out the gym. No, dead serious. Like,
I mean, I used to lower the hoop down in the yard.
No, I would tell you, look, the first time I dunked, I don't know, I'm getting out of it, but the first time that I dunked, I was at the park at Pecan Springs, which is a elementary school. First time I dunked, it shocked me. I got so excited. I did an alley-oop to myself. So I dunked. I was like, "Ooh, I did it!" Let go. It failed and knocked myself out. Woke up. I'm literally looking up at the rim. I don't know how long I was sitting there, but I got up.
That's where your momentum carried you up underneath it, but you didn't let go.
Yeah, I let go, but it was like when I let go, I was like, "Ooh!" And then it was
the wrong time.
Yeah, I just messed up. But no, I used to jump out the gym. Anybody know that I used to jump out the gym. Jumping, snagging, rebounds, the whole 9, dunking, all of that. But
damn, that's crazy.
I used to be real small, dude. Like I'm like 250 now, but I was like 185 pounds. I was small as crap.
But yeah, ball life, like I can separate the player from the player from the person. So like I feel you on like that's why I rock with Kobe because of his determination on the court and how
right. he had that Mamba mentality. You had to respect it. You had to respect it, man.
In fairness, yeah, that's something that you come to understand too when somebody passed. I didn't know the man on the personal level. You know what I mean? So and then also, you don't take into account how young dude was when he came into the league. So whereas like
straight out of high school.
On a magnifying glass early in your life, man. So I could have made a ton of mistakes too. Yeah. Early in my life, decision making and stuff, and then where you came from, bro. You part of the time grew up in Europe. I don't expect you to have American street code. You know what I mean? Not really. It's like we were saying about Drew Brees' perspective. You probably didn't have all, you know what I mean, or have solid ones around him. Man, his family was beating him in the ass, taking his stuff and selling his shit. So, what type of I don't know, like solidness did he really feel with any of his teammates or anything? Like, did he really feel like they had his back like that? Did Shaq do something to snake him under, like, that we don't know about? I don't know. So
that was another thing.
I will give him that. Then I also want to say, after seeing Last Dance, you start to see how much shit that we could point out at Jordan being like, So, if anybody get their life nitpicked, it's probably something you could take away that you don't like or whatever. So I'll say that about Kobe, man. So still God bless the dead, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to him and his baby girl, everybody else that was on that helicopter.
Definitely.
That for 2020, man, that was the first thing that hit us real hard, and another part of this whole fucked up year, bro. The only thing that'll bring this year back, man, is if we get real change. I swear to God, man, that's the only thing. If we get real change, that's the only thing bring 2020 back. Otherwise,
it's a wash.
Yeah, it's a wash, bro.
All right. So, that pretty much wraps us up for the day, man. You know what I'm saying? We getting out of here early, Mr. Me and my kids.
Partner interruption, please.
Partner the interruption.
Oh, you gotta do your PTI. You're right. My bad. Before we get out of here, we gotta do our PTI.
So for the chat and for the people watching live, partner interruption. Pat is dope. A lot of y'all probably already know who Pat is dope is. The reason I want to highlight dude is because I feel like if I can't get a full video in, I'll kind of check out Pat is dope. I feel like he always highlights a deep variety of shoes. It's not always the most hype, just something clean. Then he'll always piece together something because he has a store on IG. I think it's called what should I name my store or something like that.
Yeah.
But you can find Pat is dope on IG, and his link to his store will be on there. This video in particular, because I know everybody hates this boot. It is a boot.
It's ugly.
I'm rocking with it. You know what I mean? And I'm glad Pat showed this. You'll catch his homeboy in the backdrop. He always asks him his opinion on it. And usually he ain't rocking with him. Usually he's like, I'm not in the same for this pair. He wasn't really rocking with it, but Pat will usually show you some type of way you can flex him. He didn't really too much on this one, but it was a look I wanted to see on it because not a lot of people were covering it. I didn't know the lace system was like that because I think on the slate pair, the laces are different. So check out Pat is dope, man, when y'all get a chance. Usually I try to highlight smaller YouTubers, but I felt like, again, black owned. He has a store. Let's rock with my guy. You know what I mean? If you can, I don't know if Kings can throw a link to his IG page. Go over and support this guy, man. It's a black owned business. He making moves. He's been doing it for a long time, and I think a lot of people should be supporting him. Again, subbing up to somebody is free. So if you want to show support to your people, let's start here. As many as you can, go sub to somebody, man, and show some love. If I can't get you, if we can't get you to support for free, something's wrong. You know what I mean? Something's wrong. So go do that. Go show some love to him and reach out to some other people too. All it takes is a little bit of time and no money. Go do that for him. And if you can't spend that, it's shot. That's it.
For sure. So definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Giving us that information there. I appreciate everybody coming in, you know what I'm saying, stopping by. Shout out to the chat, you know what I'm saying, everybody that pulled up and checked us out, you know what I'm saying. Appreciate you guys for pulling up. Special shout out to my man TheWiseSole. And before we get out of here, I want everybody to give up their social media information so we can get you guys contact, you know what I'm saying, get people follow you and sub up and all that good old stuff.
Before we do that, I just gotta point out that all white hat with no logo you got on, it make you look like you look like you DJ at reggae parties, like you be out there like you be pressing the button.
I got a little DJ skills in me, so watch out.
Maybe King's 23 in the building, and then you start playing Wayne Wonder.
Oh Lord,
Wayne Wonder or some Sean Paul.
Jeez, Wayne.
Hey, if that's what's gonna get the girls on the floor and dancing, I'm gonna do it. Bro, that's the whole point of the DJ.
I was gonna go old school Mad Lion, like.
This man got an all white hat on with no fingerprint. Oh, that too. How many all white hats you got that ain't got no logo on them? I know you got at least 3.
You gotta keep them on deck. It's like white shoes. You can never have too many white shoes. You can never have too many white t-shirts. You can never have too many white pants or shorts or anything like that. Gotta have.
Bruh, He the only person I know go to an all-white party with all new white stuff on. I'll be out there looking
every
busy than a
time.
motherfucker.
Every time. You think I'm playing? I'm not
That
capping
nigga
every
step to him,
time.
pull him to the side like, bro, I need a half a
But
zone real
hey,
quick.
me and my kids, we have an all-white party every year. Me and my bike club. Every year in September, we have an all-white
Who you
party.
think you is, P. Diddy?
I'm coming in there. I'm coming through the hole every time. Fresh as hell.
I ain't mad at it.
Why? So give out your information, man.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's the TheWiseSole. Check me out on YouTube. TheWiseSole on Instagram. I'm posting on Instagram pretty much daily. YouTube videos dropping pretty much on a weekly basis. I just came back. Took a couple weeks out doing some life stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, back check me out on. Like I said, I got the best intro in the game right now. So check out the channel.
It's like the Marvel thing. Stay wise.
Exactly.
Also, I like the thumbnail too. Your thumbnail is pretty nice. Like who did that for you?
The thumbnail? Oh, I did it on myself. I just what was it? What's the little app? It's a little app I use.
Oh, we got us a smarty art nigga right here. The smarty art nigga.
Hey, gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Hey, that's cold, G. I can't lie, man. I'm gonna have to hit you up again, get that app info, because
it's clean. Yeah, it's clean.
Connections. We're gonna make it happen. Me and my kicks, what it do?
What's going on, man? It's your favorite YouTuber, Me and My Kicks. Check me out on all forms of social media at Me and My Kicks. Snapchat, IG, Twitter, on everything, Me and My Kicks.
Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bo Kicks, the biggest shoe in the game. I want to take time out to thank TheWiseSole for jumping on with us, man. That's my little brother, West Coast affiliate. You know what I mean? Out here making his push. So go over there, show him some love, sub up. Do that. I think he got merch eventually coming soon. I seen a hat he did that was pretty fire. Also, Kings 23.
Snooch.
We gotta do the most to get him to that 1K. Monetize him. You talking about black-owned businesses? Monetize them. Let's get all of us monetized. You know what I mean? And show some support to my boy, Me and My Kicks. One of my favorite people to watch on YouTube for a very long time before I was even in it. Go over there, sub up to him, show some love, and catch us next week. You know what it is.
For sure, next week. So before we get
real
what's
quick
up?
though, we didn't even talk about this. Who we got winning today in a battle?
Oh, I was just gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
I gotta rock with. Can I say my piece first? I gotta rock with What the Sneakers only because I'm partial. I'm just partial. I know they say oh boy has a lot of heat. I forget the name of who he going against. Every time I watch anything, they talk about how much heat he has though. So it don't seem like it's expected for What the Sneakers to go ahead and take it. But I gotta go for the rookie. I gotta go for the rookie in the game, man. Go
when I saw Ricky battle, I think I seen him battle. I ain't seen him pull out nothing that was like, whoa.
Somebody, exactly. I don't know. I keep getting the vibe that he got hella heat.
But the thing is, it's always in the questions. So
True.
you got to be watching out. So I will say this. I've been rocking with my man's What the Sneakers. I'm not gonna say I'm biased and shit. I just been rocking with the underdogs because hell, I was one of them underdogs. So I'm saying I'm rocking with What the Sneakers and Authentic. I know he does have some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've watched a couple of his. Yeah, I think it'll be close. I'm thinking it'd be a 3-2.
Does Ricky have a YouTube channel? Does Ricky?
He's on IG.
Okay, I was gonna say I need to sub up to him.
He's on IG.
I don't know. I want to go for the drama and suspense of having both our brothers be on there. So I would love to see Go versus What the Sneakers.
That's what I want to see.
Let the shit talking commence.
Oh man, now that'd be an interesting battle, bro.
Yeah.
Let it go down. You know
no
what I mean?
cap. That would
and that's not me. I'm hating on Ricky, man. I'm just biased because I don't know enough about him. You know what I mean? But I need to reach out and go follow or whatever, and do all of that. But
yeah, he's definitely on IG.
DX got him winning 3-1. I like that too.
Yeah.
I'm about to say I gotta go What the Sneakers too because I don't know Ricky, so since I know What the Sneakers more, What the Sneakers.
There's no hate on him or nothing like that.
Yeah. No hate.
But I mean, but if he pull out a better shoe, I'm gonna have to vote on Ricky.
I'll always vote real.
Shoe. Yeah,
I can't be partial.
We got to keep it
real. I can't be partial. If that shoe is screaming at me, I'm voting for it. You know what I mean?
Anytime somebody like threw out a 1, I'm like, damn, I got to vote against you.
We didn't have the conversation, bro. It's like, no.
Got to vote against you. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. But, hey, I appreciate everybody pulling up. Make sure that you guys check out Snooch's Customs. You know what I'm saying? your boy, it's clean in there, just like, you know what I'm saying. The boy, he look out, you know what I'm saying. So, and also you got to keep your kicks clean, you know what I'm saying. Go check out Go Shoe Care Official by using my code Kings23Kicks. Get your 15% off your purchase. Appreciate you, everybody, pulling up. WiseSole, special shout out to you, man. I appreciate you pulling up, you know what I'm saying, joining us on the podcast. And we here every Saturday, man, at 5 p.m. Central. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, you know what I'm saying? Tell a friend about a friend. Share, subscribe. Everybody's links and stuff is down in the description. Appreciate y'all, man. This is it. Peace. Gone.
All right, man. Talk to you guys later, man.